Ain't nothing wrong with that. Smoky ball, lights down low. Red, red wine, I like Merlot. Playing all night, killing me softly. Lauren Hill or Roberta Flack, I love sex. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me deal with the rhythm like a heart attack. Throw it in real deep and throw the track. And throw the track. I love when you tickle the brass. Put your lips real close where you tickle the brass.
How would I describe the Caribbean vibes?
Yeah.
It's just the best vibes in the world, man. It's just the realest people, the most people with like the energy and the swag there. The weather conditions are great. It's always a party. Life is a beach in the Caribbean. We're just easy going. We chill. You know what I mean? We know how to have fun. We're loving people. We love food. We love laughter. You know, it's a great place to be. What do you think? I should do the campaign for like the Caribbean spokesperson.
Yeah.
I went to Bar one time, to be honest. I only went there one time, and I haven't been back since. And that was for a Brick and Lace show.
Yeah, I remember when y'all were in Barbados, y'all had the place a buzz, you know. Not only when I first got exposed to you all, and I was just like, I wonder when they're gonna come back. And then when I saw you going solo, and I had messaged you on Facebook those years ago, and I was just like, because I was thinking, I may not know you, you may be in some stratosphere way above me or whatever, but I'm gonna say, hey, I hope you do well, you know, because I really want you to do well. I mean, for some reason, the music that y'all produced then, and now the music that you're producing now, really resonates with me. It's personal, you know. I mean, it's fun music, and generally people tell me I'm a very serious person, right? So you would think he likes that. When people hear me listening to reggae or dancehall, especially when they hear me listen to dancehall or dub, people are like, "You're listening to that?" But I'm like, "Yeah, I'm listening to that because there's something about those beats, you know, you get inside your soul, you get you moving, especially if you go if you're at UE and you're at a beer line and you see all different Caribbean music being played from these different islands and what's not, you're just like, wow, and everybody's just moving together. And I mean, the world is a melting pot and all that stuff, but I find that the Caribbean is like the supreme melting pot, you know, where we have some beautiful beats. When we're talking about beats and the bass, when the bass is moving and everybody's whining, and you know, it's always amazing to me when you see the Canadian students or other students from overseas, and they come in and they're dancing with everybody, and then sometimes, you know, they can't understand why the girls are moving like that, but the girls are moving a certain way because they love to move that way, and it's a self-expression, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate when I see you out there now carrying the Caribbean flag and moving the way you're moving. I saw in an interview where I think it was your song about you love sax, I think it was, and you know, it was the double entendre. You're just working the words and what's not. You're doing what the Caribbean people are known for, and I really love that song, Trouble. Trouble. Yeah, I mean, you took a song. It reminds me of you know, John Legend's song, All of Me. I can't remember who was it was, oh gosh, man, I can't remember who did the cover of it right now. But I want to say a name.
I'll Google it.
Yeah, I want to say a name, but then everybody's gonna be like, oh gosh, he said the wrong name. You know what I mean?
No, I'll Google it. Who did the remix? That's funny.
But when you did that,
was the one that started everything for me on the solo tip. And I definitely think it was a good stamp to say, you know, Medea now, and I come to cause some trouble now, you know. And even though it was a Taylor Swift version, you know, it was a dancehall version, I really said, boy, I really going to make this version of just going, you know. I really just like go for it.
really
So I
took
think
over the song.
we did good with Trouble. And I'm proud of it because a lot of people, it's still their favorite song, one of the ones that I've done.
Yeah. So what other music are you looking to bring out this year?
Well, I just released a song with the Chemist that's called One More Time. You guys can check out that one. I'm releasing a song called Sacrifice. I love the song I did with Mr. Vegas called Woman Rave. Check out that one. And a song called Footprints featuring Agent Sasko Assassin. These are all artists who I look up to and I rate so much. And so, you know, the fans can definitely check out my music on my SoundCloud page and you'll see. But I'm finishing on my album right now. So I want to do like 4 more songs for the album and then it's gonna be like a wrap and then release the album.
Okay, so I know the interview is about you, but if you could just tell us, what your sister is doing now, because some people are gonna ask what your sister is doing right now. So, what is she doing?
She's working on her music too, and we actually have a show now that we call Chit Chat, and it's on the YouTube, it's
Yeah,
on
I checked that out.
Facebook. Chit Chat Real Talk, where me
Hmm.
and her and my other sister Tasha, who is an original Brick and Lace member, we just hang out and chat. We talk the things, we're just talking about current events and whatever. It's really a kind of girly show, just talking about things that we like, obviously from a female perspective. But it's really fun. So we're doing that talk show together, and she's also working on her music as well. Which is sounding really amazing too. And
So,
she has a song with Sean Paul, called Porn Star. So yeah, Nyla doing her thing. It was actually nominated for a Grammy, Sean Paul's album, and
mhm.
Nyla was on it. So Nyla has an amazing voice, so she's still singing. Obviously, that's one of her passions. So she's still doing the music as well.
Okay, so about your chit chat, right? So you say you're speaking about female things. I checked it out. I was very, yeah, I did, and I mean y'all are very down to earth. I mean y'all are speaking about certain things that have to be spoken about. Then you had that interview, not the yeah, in your interview section on your YouTube channel where you're answering certain questions, and this was videos from some years ago, and one of the questions was, how often do you have sex? And then you were pausing for like a million seconds, and you didn't know how to answer the question. And in my head, I was asking myself, I wonder if she purposely put this question down there, or did someone ask her that question for
No,
real?
darling, somebody really asked me that question. But I expect it. I guess if you do songs like I Love Sax and stuff like that, they're gonna ask you those questions. The female fans get quite feisty, with me. Like even female fans when I'm meeting them in person, they're very kissy feely on me and everything, even more than the males. I love estrogen.
So, speaking about males, in an interview, you're saying that the same video actually, you're saying that one of the craziest things you did was when you invited one person on the stage and then everybody came on the stage. Do you still
Mhm.
invite people on the stage, or you're kind of wary about that sort of thing?
Boy, that happened in Sierra Leone, and I did not know that was going to happen. It was crazy. Do I still? I am sure I would do it again. That experience was, like I said, um, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect that. So I think I have to be more aware now and, more cautious in the future about doing stuff like that. But I do like to invite somebody on stage sometimes to just get into the show with me. I could do it again.
Okay, so
I'm Aries, so I'm spontaneous like that.
you're into horoscopes.
A little bit. People say I'm such an Aries.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of researching up about the signs because I didn't really believe it at first thinking you're this way because you're born, in this particular month. But now I'm trying to see if there's anything to it about what they say about Aries people. I don't know.
Yeah, I personally I think there is something to it, and if you look up the Kemetic horoscopes instead of the Greek ones, which is like the African horoscopes, you would really understand yourself a lot more. They go more in depth into you and your
Oh,
personality. Of course, all people have their own individuality. Of
I'm gonna check
course,
it out. Of course, of course.
I
Based on
think.
where you're raised, how you're raised, who raised you, personalities, your genes, all of that stuff. So I'm not sure, how much weight that really carries. But
Exactly.
I'll look into it. I'm kind of cynical about that.
Speaking
So,
about who raised you, is there a special person who might have raised you, who would have influenced you to become the person you are today?
of course, my mama.
Oh, of course, I know. That's where I'm going. Uh, So, what would you like to tell the Caribbean about her?
Yeah, mommy and daddy. Of course. Oh gosh, that's a long story. My mom is actually born and raised in New York City, and she fell in love with my dad, who was in university, and then she went and married him and went to Jamaica to live, and that's their love story. So she's actually American. So we grew up with an American mom and a Jamaican dad. So we have dual citizenship. I say we, you see, we. You're talking to me, but it's me and my sister. It's crazy. But yeah, so I kind of have that dual. She always made us know about our American culture, and I'm living in the States now. But growing up in Jamaica, I definitely identify more to being a Jamaican. I'm a Jamaican person. But yeah, I think, and growing up in the church, we try not to cross the line too much. We still have that moral foundation, that background. You want to do certain things, and sometimes you have to let go and try certain things because life is about experience. But at the same time, when not to go too far, carry yourself like a lady, but sometimes you want to get ratchet, you know.
Okay, so my final thing then, all right? What would you want to leave with all of your fans and the world, Caribbean people? What would you like them to know finally about you and where you're going?
Well, just that I was a girl, Nyanda, I am, or you leave them with, I don't want to talk about myself in the past tense. you know, sh she's somebody doing her thing, trying to enjoy life to the most, at the same time make a contribution to the music, hopefully have our music touch certain people, maybe can who knows how many people I'll be able to reach, but reach somebody, feel something, whatever that might be, to come out of something difficult that they might be going through, or just to make somebody feel happy in a moment when they were feeling sad. So fun music is very important. Get somebody going on the treadmill, make them go that extra mile. Just a girl who love people and, love life and love music, love family.
Nyanda.